This year was obviously a very trying time. Were you able to see the hurricanes from up there? And if so, what was that experience like? And can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so probably my best image was on my last mission, and I was up here with just myself and two Russians, and the auroras were they were kicking. And so it was just the most incredible thing I've ever seen, where it looked like the entire earth was just covered in these beautiful greens and reds, and it was just, more than I ever could have imagined, and that will always stick out in my mind. And we can see hurricanes from up here, and I know that a lot of pictures were taken before we arrived, and of course, the devastation that happened in Puerto Rico, but in other places, across the world, it's one of those things when you see a hurricane from here, you can appreciate the structure of the hurricane. It almost looks beautiful, but at the same time, you realize the devastation that it's causing, and your heart goes out for those that get affected by that. So it's tough when you're here, when you have family and friends that are affected, and there's not a whole lot you can do from here except offer your support, take pictures, give people a call, and just let them know you're thinking about them.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.
Thank you all participants with Mike Internet Media. Station, please stand by while we reconfigure video and audio communications.
My fondest memory of Christmas, there's lots of them, but one that really sticks out right now is when my children were very young and my wife and I would be staying up late making sure we're prepared for the next day, and just quietly spending that time together. And then the excitement the next morning as the kids got up and being able to share that joy with them is really, really special to me. Now, about New Year's, quite honestly, I'm a morning person, so it's typically pretty challenging for me to stay awake for the ball to drop. My ideal New Year's Eve would actually probably be greeting the sunrise on the New Year, the first sunrise of the New Year. But again, something that sticks out for me as a really pleasant New Year's Eve was recently visiting some good friends in Colorado and hanging out just at someone's house, having a dinner party and playing some games and with our kids and our friends. Just lots of really good quality time together with people that we really care about. So my view of the planet up here is absolutely incredible. And I know this is a season when we all hope for peace on Earth, and it strikes me as something that really is doable and needs to happen from this vantage point where we see no borders. The Earth is a beautiful place. It strikes me from up here as a very fragile place as well. So looking back down on the Earth from above with this view that allows us to see much further than I've ever been able to see before really gives me a sense of affection for all peoples around the world. This is not the first Christmas holiday